Hello everyone, the big question. When is the next offshore invitation round for nominations going to happen? Now, I understand there's been a delay in the invitation rounds and we've had a few invitations for nominations, what we call as pre-invites, almost trickling down. Why is that so? Is the Australian government not going to be giving out invitations for nominations for the migration year 23-24? Are those with positive skills assessment just going to wait around in an endless loop of uncertainty? Absolutely not. I want to reassure you here that while the situation does seem a little dismal, it is not so. The reason why I'm saying it is because you have to look at it very, very logically. See, for the year, that is the migration year 22-23, the Australian Immigration Department allocated 32,000 places for subclass 189, 31,000 places for the subclass 190, and 34,000 places for the subclass 491. And out of this, the quota was fully consumed, where for the year 22-23, for the subclass 189, all 32,100 places were consumed, which means the nominations were given out. For the subclass 190, the entire 31,000 places were consumed, and for the subclass 491, 33,944 places were consumed. Now, talking about this current migration year, which started on the 1st of July 2023 and will be ending on the 30th of June 2024. Just about another 4 months to go. So the quota for this year was set at 30,375 places for 189, 30,400 places for subclass 190, and 32,300 places for 491. As compared with the year 22-23, the quota for the three subclasses for the year 23-24 had a very, very incremental decrease, marginal decrease. However, the nominations are not being sent out, or invitations are not being sent out the way they were in the year 22-23, which is why people are almost perplexed as to what exactly is going on. All I can tell you is that if Australia had the intentions to actually reduce the nominations and reduce the number of places for subclass 189, 190 and 491, they could have very well announced. In fact, every year in the last 15 to 20 years, I've been seeing in the month of February, the DHA usually releases an interim list. So an interim list is probably additional quota that is being granted to the states because of whatever they are left with. But in this particular year, we are in a situation where the initially decided quota has also not been yet allocated to the states. Why is this happening? Why is this delay happening? All I can tell you is that since the DHA will be giving out about 70% of places to skilled migration, which means it has not revoked the originally allocated places of 30,375 to 189, 30,400 to 190 and 32,300 places to 491. There is as such no reason for you to be worried because the DHA has about 4 months left for the end of this migration year program, and the nominations will be completed. The invitations will be sent out. There is also a possibility that the direct applications for NSW, do start, because NSW happens to be the state that takes in the maximum number of migrants. Now, for those of you who are kind of double-minded about whether to wait, whether to apply for a skills assessment or not, please let me tell you that Australia is going to suddenly send a shockwave with the nomination invitations. So, you never know, it may happen tomorrow, it may happen in a week's time, but we do know for sure that this quota will be absolutely used. Australia has every intention to use the quota it had originally allocated, and we are going to see nominations happening very soon. But for that, you need to be ready with your skills assessments, you need to be ready with your English proficiency scores, and most importantly, you need to be ready with your expressions of interest. Please lodge your EOIs for the states where your occupations are in demand, because unless and until you have your EOIs lodged, you cannot expect a pre-invite, you cannot expect to benefit from the invitation rounds that are soon to be conducted. For any further information, feel free to get in touch with us. Call us on 78498 78498, or write into us on CaanWings@gmail.com or inquiries@CaanWings.com. Until next time, bye bye and take care.